I don't care. I don't give a damn. Miss on me, miss on me. Welcome to the Big Zoe podcast. I go by the name of Berto.
It's your boy Beast on the beat.
This Rodney.
Anyway, today podcast we're gonna be talking about the Joe Biden accuser. Basically, if you haven't heard, Joe Biden, former Joe Biden, Vice President of the United States, he has been accused of sexual assault by this woman from 1993. Said that Joe Biden sexual assaulted her. So today's topic, what we're gonna be talking about is, do you feel like it's fair for this woman to be coming out in 2020 when she had over 27 years to come out, but for some reason she wants to come out today in 2020? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's bullshit, you know. No, I ain't saying it's bullshit. I think she definitely had a long time to tell her story, especially with the Me Too movement. Like, you know, everybody was coming out then. You see people like Bill Cosby get indicted and stuff like that. So she been had a opportunity to tell her story. So I think I stand with Joe.
What do you think, Rodney?
I think it's bullshit how niggas at this table, I'm not gonna name who, are talking as if this is the first time this lady has come out with this. Clearly some of y'all have not done your research.
Well, to be honest, if we're going to be honest with each other and tell the truth, Joe Biden's been in office either as a congressman or governors or vice president.
I don't think he's been a governor. He's definitely been a senator. I don't know about
Well, excuse me, my bad, senator. Either way, he's been in office for over 30 years, and now this guy's running for president. He looked like he has a legitimate chance of winning. Now, you know, she wants to come out.
I don't think she's coming out strictly because he's the presidential nominee for the Democratic Party. Because initially when it happened, it happened in 1993, right?
Mm-hmm.
She accused him of sexual assault, right?
Mm-hmm.
She told her mother, and she also told her brother.
Okay.
And then she also went up to HR for Joe Biden's office at the time, and complained about Joe Biden making her feel extremely uncomfortable, and nothing was done about that.
All right. From what I read, she said, I guess, that Joe Biden had touched her inappropriately. But then now, I guess she's saying today in 2020 that I guess Joe Biden raped her in 1993.
Where did you hear that from?
I mean,
cite your sources.
The streets.
The streets. You got that shit from the streets.
I got it from the streets.
You got information about a presidential nominee from the streets.
Like I said, then her brothers end up switching his story also. So
what was her brother's initial story?
What
did he switch it to?
I don't know what's his initial story.
So you heard that shit from the streets too?
No, but it was in the news that I seen it on
what news? That's your motherfucking source.
It was on ABC.
It sounds like you're talking out your ass, bro. No,
I'm not talking about. It was on ABC that he switched.
It sounds like you're talking about.
If you watch ABC, he ended up switching his story. Also, but okay,
you heard that from one news source and then that's it. You don't think you should check multiple sources?
All right, to be honest. Okay, I'm be honest with you.
Why don't you try doing your own research instead of letting people... it sounds like you let people bust your head, you feel me?
I'm not letting people bust my head.
One person on TV says some shit,
I'm not letting people bust my head, but to be honest, look.
To be honest, what?
Do you think Joe Biden sexual assault this woman in 1993?
I have no idea. I think it should be investigated.
But my whole thing is you had since 1993.
What makes you think she has not spoken up?
Did she do a police report in 1993?
I don't know, but
did she do a rape kit?
Why would she do a rape kit?
She said that she was raped.
Who told you that she was raped? Was it the streets or was it ABC that told you she was raped? No, she never said that she was raped.
So she was.
What was she? She said that Joe Biden touched her inappropriately. She said that Joe Biden pinned her against the wall, touched her, stuck his fingers up her vagina. That's what he said. He said that he physically forced his fingers up her pussy.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like you don't know shit about this stuff.
I mean, To be honest.
Nah. It sounds like you don't know shit about this topic. Fam.
I mean, to be honest,
It sounds like you're just trying to victim blame.
I'm not victim blaming.
It's not victim blaming. You just called what she's saying bullshit without any of the information. No. Get here. You not said it. At the beginning, you said, hey guys, what do you think about this? That's not what you said, and then you said, I think it's bullshit. She had all this motherfucking time, and she didn't say a goddamn thing.
Listen, I'm not.
You acting like it was the first. This is the first time.
I'm not victim blaming. Look, if someone is like either sexual assault or assault someone, they should go to jail or prison. They should be held accountable for it. But my whole thing is, look, she waited 27 years, yo.
What makes you think she went?
Let me ask brother this. Do you think there should be an investigation done on Joe Biden?
But my whole thing is...
Yes or no?
No.
All right, I do. Like, there is an allegation that is made, so...
Anybody could, like, accuse you of anything.
Right, and
let me ask you...
Just like the Kobe situation.
Yeah.
Right? Kobe was accused, right? And what happened? He went through the right procedure, and he was found innocent.
But prime example, you said he was accused, right?
Right.
And she called up the cops and she did everything, right?
There was an investigation.
Did Joe Biden accuse her?
There was an investigation.
And did they find anything?
No. You talking about the Kobe shit?
No, I'm talking about the Joe Biden thing.
I know. I'm talking about the Kobe shit. There was an investigation on the Kobe shit.
You're not making no sense.
No. What you talking about? We said that.
Listen. Let me talk. You guys talk. Kobe got investigated like at the same period, the same year, or the same months in between. Joe Biden and Kobe did not wait 27 years for somebody to accuse him to do an investigation.
Come on, you know why?
What are you going to do investigation on what? What can you do investigation on what? It's 27 years. It's he said, she said shit. Like, what can you... It's 27 years.
I'm not talking about no criminal investigation or nothing like that.
But at the point, why are we doing this now?
What you mean?
Why? Like,
He's a presidential nominee.
He was the vice president. Y'all ain't do shit.
The people deserve to...
Now the post came out. He was the vice president. Shit. He was the vice president. Now the post came out that he has a legitimate chance of beating Trump. He has a good chance of beating Trump. If you look at all the polls, all of a sudden, like, she want to come out. Come on, man, stop it. And it's not me defending Joe Biden. It's me saying, look, Kobe situation. The girl went to the cops. She went through the whole court thing. They found out the girl was lying. She was full of shit. My whole thing is, there wasn't no damn 27 years. Stop bringing these cases up. That's 27 years.
So, Berto, I'm saying the same thing. You have to do an investigation.
Investigation for what?
Because look,
you know what you're gonna do? Investigation. You're wasting taxpayers' money. It's dumb money wasting for what?
Number one, the girl's mom passed away, right? And her mom's on record saying those allegations. So,
and they got her brother on record saying having two different stories too.
And listen, I gotta finish talking now. So, the fact that there was something, bro, just run a thorough investigation. And if he's
what you think they're gonna find in the investigation?
I hope he's innocent, so you can continue.
Well, investigation doesn't look. They're gonna do investigation. They're not gonna do nothing in the investigation. It's gonna come out that Joe Biden, they couldn't find no evidence towards Joe Biden. Hey, it's 27 years.
And dude, that's what I want. That's all I need.
30, almost 30 years. This was like shit almost before I was born.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
You're speaking.
I'm not gonna cap, bro. Like, you see, the mindset that you got, it represents like, it's the epitome of ignorance when it comes to women accusing men of sexual assault. You were like, literally, I just asked you asked, bro, you said, how come she didn't get a rape kit? How come she didn't get a rape kit? What DNA evidence was they gonna find? He fingered her. He didn't fucking stick a dick inside of her.
I mean, I didn't know that he fingered her.
No. Can I finish talking?
Okay, then I'm
saying, can I finish? Bro, you feel let me talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, goddamn, you feel let me talk?
You're talking.
Can I have your permission to talk?
You're talking.
Clearly you don't know shit about what happened, right? You ain't do no research, you ain't do nothing, but you still call me a liar. When you have no information whatsoever, you represent the epitome of the ignorance that men have towards women when they fucking accuse men of sexual assault. Like, literally, you know nothing about the shit, and you still call her a fucking liar. You're still saying
I didn't call her a liar. All I'm just saying, I never said a good.
Well, then why the fuck are you saying
this shit not being investigated? I never said Joe Biden.
You just said it was bullshit at the beginning of the video.
I'm just saying.
What are you saying? What you saying?
Listen. I never said the girl was lying. I never said Joe Biden was innocent. All I'm just saying that it shouldn't take no damn 27 years for you to do an investigation on someone for rape. or sexual assault or any type of thing. It should not take 27 years. Again, he was a senator, there was nothing. He was vice president, there was nothing. Now in 2020, if you look at all the polls in 2020 the last 2 weeks, he's leading every category for president. Then he has a legitimate chance of beating Trump. Now all of a sudden you want to bring this assault thing out? Come on, let's be real. I mean, I don't know about you. If any woman in my life, if someone assault them, I expect them to do something right now. We're not waiting no fucking 27 years.
Can I say something about that?
Then as a man,
Bill Cosby?
Then as a man, Bill Cosby has nothing to do with it.
But I'm saying them girls came out years later.
But if you look at the crime, you're not
gonna listen to the reason why they came out years later.
But if you look at the Bill Cosby situation, they continue to have an affair with Bill Cosby. They continue to have a relationship with Bill Cosby. But that's a different topic for another day. We're not going to get into it.
Wait.
But I'm just saying, as a man, just like the dude, the lady, she told her brother, as a man, if my sister came and told me that, we're not handling this shit tomorrow. We're going to do everything today in the same year, the same calendar year, the same calendar month, the same calendar week. We're going to do everything in our power. We're going to do everything. We're not going to stop until we make sure that God go to jail or prison or be convicted or you get your voice heard. I'm not going to allow my sister to wait 27 years. That's just me as a man. But you could talk. No, I'm done and I'm finished. You could talk.
I could tell you're done with your feelings because you're speaking from a high level of ignorance, bro. Like,
okay, that's your opinion.
No, you're speaking as if like the year 2020 is the first time she ever came out. No, she been said that shit in the year 19. When it happened, she told two people. She told.
And what did they do?
Her mother called it like. What you mean? What
you keep saying she told her mother. You told two people, her mother and her brother.
So you just not. Can I say something?
Go ahead. Your mother and your mother and your brother is not the police. Your mother.
I say something.
Go ahead.
God damn, nigga. Let nigga speak.
Go ahead.
Alright, bro. Let me tell you something about women who have been sexually assaulted. People in general that's been sexually assaulted, bro.
Yeah, the Me Too movement.
It's called trauma, bro. Being sexually assaulted, it causes you trauma. Trauma makes you not think rationally. Like, of course, you say something that same day, but you've been traumatized. Plus, when women get sexually assaulted, usually niggas like you come out and attack them for speaking up.
How am I attacking them?
Can I finish?
But can
I finish?
No, but you can't accuse me for attacking someone if I'm not attacking them. No, I'm not attacking the lady. Why? You don't say, oh, niggas like me attacking. I'm not attacking the lady. You putting words in your mouth. Don't say I'm attacking if I'm not attacking her. I'm
not gonna cap. The key word of today is microaggressions. That's what you're doing right now. You're calling what she's saying bullshit, bro. You're clearly attacking the lady.
I'm not attacking her. All I'm saying, why wait 27 years? Why?
She ain't waiting no 27 years. Let me ask you something, fam. Joe Biden was a senator at the time. Senators are very powerful people within their state.
And so Harvey Weinstein was a very powerful guy too.
Yes, you motherfucking right.
And Bill Cosby was a very powerful guy too. What?
You motherfucking right. And why do you think people would not want to speak up at that moment, bro? Because they got built up some courage to that shit.
So it took 27 years to build up courage?
The lady even said the reason why she didn't speak up harder initially is because when she did speak up, I'm telling you, she went upstairs, she went to HR, and she got so much pushback and so much hate and shit that, you feel me, it made her back off. Because that's usually what happens to the sexual assault victims that come out.
So was there a police report?
Huh?
Was there a police report?
I don't know. But
so she didn't call the police, but she told her mom.
But she went up to HR. She went up to HR. Okay, she went up within the company, and the company didn't do a motherfucking thing about it. Okay. That's really what you're supposed to do, especially when the shit happened at work. You're supposed to go up to fucking HR. Okay. You're supposed to contact the police. You're supposed to do all that shit. Then again, Joe Biden is a fucking senator at the time. Okay. This man is the most powerful person in the building. Okay. So of course he's gonna have that shit on the wraps. Okay. But he's just gonna ignore that part, right? Okay. And again, you said he told two people. If something, God forbid, I'm talking outside of HR.
If God forbid, if something happened, God forbid something happened to my sister, and she told her mom, and she came to me, we would not. The HR is a company. Okay, that's two different things. We would have went to the police station. By the way, we would have went to the police station. We would have continued to. We would have at least made a police report. We would at least went to the police station with made a police report. We're not gonna call the news media and come out of news media 27 years later. We're going to do something right now. HR don't want to handle us. Okay, cool. We're going to go to the police report and get a police report. We're going to go to the police station and get a police report and then do a statement. We're not going to just keep it in for 27 years and go call HR or go upstairs to HR office. HR office there, it's a job. They're not law enforcement. You should go to the downtown and go to law enforcement, go to the police station, report there was a crime. Someone touched you, assaulted you. They gotta handle it. I'm not letting my sister wait 27 years. That's just me. I'm just built different. Maybe you built that way. I'm different.
But you also have to think that the politicians also have like the police, like they have them under their wing. So think about it. Think about it. So even like hypothetically speaking, if she did go to the police, and knowing that he's a senator, like I'm not saying like, all right now because of technology and how social media shit work. Somebody gonna leak that information. But back then, 27 years ago, it's gonna be hush hush. You know what I'm saying? And in that instance, like you a woman and think about it, your people probably don't even have money like that. So it's like there's a lot of things you're not gonna risk. You know what I'm saying?
Have money, beast. When someone assaults you, they don't need to have money, beast.
Listen, bro, think about it. 27 years ago, the way we have like the Me Too movement, they didn't have that back then. You know what I'm saying? So think that in that perspective. Like, so you got somebody telling you, like, bro, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, who are you gonna go to? You can't go to no one else. And her mom did go to a news outlet,
a radio station,
but that was their social media back then. You know what I'm saying? Back if it was now in today's time, well, she probably would have been on Facebook or Instagram having people repost it. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't have that back then.
That's what I'm saying. Back then,
so you got to think about it, and think about it. If you, I don't know what type of money they have, but think about it. If you have,
she don't need no money.
You gotta listen, bro. You got 2 ears to listen. I said if you don't have no money. And these politicians are putting pressure on you. You got to worry about your job. You got to worry about your house. You got to worry about everything. And you don't have nobody, no outlet to go to.
She left the job. First of all, she left the job. She was no longer at the job.
Did you read?
And number two, you don't need no money to go do a police report, to go to the police station.
All right,
if you need the money, then...
Let's talk some truth. How many black girls do we know that are up in executive positions that, you know, had to sleep with their white boss?
A lot of them.
And they didn't say shit.
Okay, they slept with them. So how you know she wasn't trying to do the same thing?
She wasn't, bro. Come on.
I mean, how do you know? Let's be real. Let's be real. How do you know she had a relationship with the buddy?
You know how I know?
And then went left. And she didn't like the way it went because she couldn't move up. She couldn't move up her career. How do you know that?
Biden never said he never had a relationship with her once. And then number two, like, bro, that shit don't make no.
I'm not okay, bro. Don't be pushing conspiracy theories, bro. Because if Brandon had a
relationship, because no one knows what happened.
Biden never said he had a relationship with her. But
they're the only two that knows what happened.
And that's why I told you that there got to be an investigation because she made an allegation.
Investigation for what?
Because she made an allegation.
My whole thing investigation. You know the same shit happened with Derrick Rose, right? When chick he was had a relationship with, and she's like she didn't have a relationship with, and he went to court and everything, and he ended up spending like millions of dollars getting represented. Then they found out that she was.
Talk about.
Okay, they found out what?
They found out Derrick Rose was innocent.
Keyword. They found out. That's what an investigation is for. To find out information.
But this wasn't years. This wasn't no 27 years.
We're talking about. Have you never heard of countersuing? People countersue all the time. And make people pay for their lawyer fees and court fees all the time. Like, you made me go to court for no reason, I'll sue you. Like, they countersue. That's what countersuing is, bro.
It only works if the person has money, Bees. How you know she has money?
I just said.
What's that girl name that owes 50 cents $40,000?
And what happened?
She still ain't paid her 50 cents and $40,000 because she don't got it.
Exactly. Her credit fucked up, I bet.
What you gonna sue for what? Like, come on.
Bro, man.
You look like you're suing a multi-millionaire or something.
Bro, I just think, bro, like, there has to be an investigation. If there's an allegation, there should be an investigation to find out what the fuck happened, bro. You can't just call the lady a bullshitter, a liar, and shit like that.
I didn't say she was lying. I'm just saying
you was just pushing a conspiracy theory.
I'm saying we don't know.
How we not know if they wasn't together? How you know if they was together? Like, what the fuck you talking about?
So
now one of them said that shit.
Fuck that, bro. You watch House of Cards. Like, this nigga know how politicians, if they want you, if they want to hide that bitch, they can hide that shit. Like Berto, no, I don't know what the fuck Berto even talking about.
So all of a sudden, because one person accused the man, now the man's basically guilty.
I'm not saying that.
You're basically saying that y'all should know how politicians are. They are right. So every politician is guilty.
No, I'm just saying
that they accused of sexual assault.
No, I'm just saying the fact that there's a risk, there should be an investigation.
So that's
all I'm saying.
So saying 27 years ago.
I'm not. So
that's almost before I was born.
So you don't think Joe Biden could have done that? You don't think politicians could have done that?
You don't have to be a politician to assault someone.
All right, so
you could be average people in this world every day walking in the street assault people.
So every girl that comes out and make a claim is lying. All of them are lying.
Not all of them are lying, but they are. How many times you see a lot of innocent brothers in jail for females that be lying? You can't tell me I'm lying,
bro.
And I'm not saying Joe Biden is his brother. I'm not defending him.
Joe Biden's not going to jail. I said
no, but I'm just saying overall. You see a lot of brothers that get locked up for what happened.
What if there is a report? I think they'll talk about there's a report being at a university or something.
There could be a report.
Right. All right.
At the University of Delaware.
Right. So what if there is a report and there could have been where she did make a claim? Well, what are you going to say then?
Well, truthfully,
what are going to be your thoughts?
Well, actually, we can't even look at because it's sealed away in some files, and they can't be unsealed unless Joe Biden unseals them himself, or until he's
died.
No, until he's like 2 years out of public office.
Well, I thought it was after they died.
No, 2 years out of public office.
Unless he go to court, then a judge could.
Still, if there's an because
he came out to. I think yesterday said he didn't do it.
But he said there could be an investigation. So what if there's a report? What's going to be your take on Joe Biden? Matter of fact, you know who's pushing this thing, right? Is the Democrats, because they want, like, a lot of them are backing this man up, but they want to know the truth. That's why they pushing it back for the investigation.
You sure it's the Democrats that pushing it?
I mean,
why would a Democrat push it? Why would it?
Nah, Democrats are.
It's the Republicans that's pushing it.
Can I say something?
Because the Democrat, they know Joe Biden is the.
We don't know if Republicans are pushing that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are. But there's one thing I can say though. There's one thing I can say though. Nancy Pelosi, Stacey Abrams, they were both on TV. They were asked about these allegations. They both said the same goddamn thing. The New York Times did an investigation and found out that the woman is lying on Joe Biden, right? See, they both said the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. The New York Times came out with a statement the other day talking about they did not do an investigation and they did not say that Joe Biden was innocent. Mm-hmm. And it's also found out that Joe Biden sent a memo to all his supporters talking about to say these two things, that the New York Times did an investigation and that they found him innocent. So clearly Joe Biden is making up some bullshit to try to protect himself. Now that doesn't mean he did it, but that damn sure means that he's trying to lie to people to push a narrative that he didn't do. Like, there should be an investigation.
First of all, Joe Biden doesn't work for the New York Times.
I know he doesn't.
And number two,
hold on. I think you misunderstood what I said. Can I say something? Let me clarify. I think you misunderstood what I said about
watch House of Cards.
And number two, the New York Times is not the law enforcement.
I know they're not, but he's trying to say. Then why is he trying to say that they backing them up?
I don't care about the New York Times.
He's the one that brought them up. What you talking about? You don't care about them. He's the one that brought them up. We're talking about Joe Biden.
Even if it was true, the New York Times doesn't mean nothing to me.
But you say your homeboy clearly means sent to your homeboy.
He's not my homeboy.
What you mean not your homeboy?
First of all, I'm the one that got my ass up and went and vote for Bernie Sanders. So obviously he's not my homeboy. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at it. Why in the world you have 27 years, almost 30 years? You waiting for some I don't get it. Then Joe Biden said the other day, and even everybody says it too. It's not only Joe Biden, but everybody. Even his supporters. The man was a senator. He was a senator. He was he was in office. He was a vice.
He's been in office for a long ass time.
He been in office for over 30 years. And y'all didn't say nothing?
Bro, you see, that's the problem I have with this narrative that you're trying to push, that she never said a goddamn thing.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay, she did say something.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
She was ignored.
This has nothing to do with
how many times you want somebody to be ignored?
Let me ask you a question. It has something to do with Joe Biden, but it's overall just general question about sexual assault or rape. How long shouldn't there be a limit on that?
There is a limit.
No.
Like it's going to be a criminal investigation and nothing like that.
No, I'm saying shouldn't someone get a certain amount of time to report it?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Hell
Like
no.
I said, ain't they finna be like, they ain't finna be no criminal investigation or like that.
So you said it should be.
Bro, if the nigga did it, bro, he did it. I don't care how long it was. If he did it, he did it.
Bro, let me explain to you, bro. This is where I get. Bro, you know I watch crime shows all the time.
I watch a lot of crime shows too.
There's a specific story where a girl got raped by her doctor. Mm-hmm. And when he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do the DNA, he cleared his name.
Yeah.
Right? And so everybody was like calling her a whore or whatever.
Yeah.
And she tried for like 6 years to try to get this man DNA, bro.
Yeah.
To come find out, this man did an operation on himself where he took someone else's blood and put it into his thing. So after 6 years, when they tried to do DNA again, the blood that was in the sac in his arm was rotten.
Oh wow.
So that's how they found out it was him, but it was him. And if it wasn't the girl that was keep pushing herself to say that, man, this man raped me. I told you, she already went to court and they found the man not guilty.
But exactly, you just said she went to court. She kept pushing it.
Right.
She didn't wait 27 years.
No.
She kept pushing it.
Right.
Okay.
But what I'm trying,
I don't have a problem with that. I just told you myself. He kept saying. One, he kept saying the lady told two people, his mom and the brother. If I use myself as example. God forbid something happened to someone in my family. I'm not waiting 27 years. I'm pushing it. You just said in your own mouth that she kept pushing it.
And you also know that man tax bracket is nowhere near Joe Biden. If Joe Biden wants something hush, he can have it hush. Any politician can have it hush.
You just said she can't push it. You don't need no money to push it. You kept saying tax bracket.
Bro,
you don't need no money.
Bro, back then. Bro, can't speak.
So she was paying for all the DNA tests. Like all the DNA tests, she was paying out of her pocket. Everything. Every time she had to go to court again, she forced it.
Listen. If you accuse someone of rape, like sexual, like, assault, like rape, the DNA shit is free. You know that, right? If you're the accuser, they're not paying for that, right? I mean, especially the city or the cities they live in is paying for that. I used to work in the hospital.
Yeah.
Don't stuff her for free.
Right. But she wasn't doing the rape.
Even if you
she got sexually assaulted. I mean,
but I'm just saying stuff like that you don't need money for. Like you do not need money for.
But bro, can I say something though? You're saying she should have been spoke up. Like she had a platform, a big enough platform as to where you even hear about her speaking. This is the 90s. This is not the internet era. Bro. This is not the social media era. Today, people got platforms.
Now she put on what, Facebook? That's her platform now?
What are you talking about? I don't think you understand, bro.
No, it's not that he doesn't understand. He doesn't want to understand.
No, he acting stupid on purpose. I feel like you try to make it like a debate show. You should understand, bro.
Bro, this is how this nigga really is.
It's like money and power, bro. You should know if you want something hush, bro. Like you can have that shit hush, and that's why I should.
So Joe Biden paid her.
Well, where did you get that from?
He said if you got money, so Joe Biden paid her.
So
what? That's not what he's saying at all. He's not even implying that shit. So he's saying he has money. He's saying Joe Biden has money and power and influence.
Right. So if he wants the police station to shut the shit down, the police station gonna shut the shit down on his account, on his behalf. They ain't gonna do it on that bitch.
So let me ask you a question.
At the time, he was a U.S. senator.
Let me ask you a question. We're millennials.
I'm talking about he
No. Let me ask you a question. We're millennials, right? I know I am. So, Facebook and Twitter was around 10 years ago, correct?
Sure.
So why did she bring it up 10 years ago?
They said she obviously she did. Her mom definitely did.
Her mom definitely did.
Her mom definitely did.
Listen, 10 years ago.
Her mom definitely did.
Hold on. 10 years ago, what's the difference now? The only thing that's new is TikTok. And Instagram is like new. I don't think it was. Twitter was around 10 years ago.
The Me Too movement was not around 10 years ago. Women did not have the platform that they do now.
Matter of fact, let's say, okay, the radio station was social media, and her mom went on social media. What happened? What happened, bro?
Not a goddamn thing. They ignored her. You understand what being ignored makes you feel like, especially when you talk about some serious ass shit. When people ignore you and you get some blowback from the shit, man, and make you not want to talk about the shit no more, even if it's true.
Listen, all I'm saying, y'all keep saying the radio. What's the radio? What's the interview that the mom did then? Shouldn't it be out on YouTube and that?
It is. I listened to it.
You saw it? You heard the
Yes, I listened to it.
Then you gotta send me the clip of it.
I'll send you the clip.
And I want to see the date and the time.
I'm saying right now, but the people that's listening to this, or if y'all listening to this, y'all go outside and do your own research. Don't listen to anyone of this, especially not Brittle podcast. Yeah, my bad, I apologize. I didn't mean to
Show me some respect. I have a value. Like with the way I'm thinking, like
it's ridiculous.
That's the way millions of people are thinking.
You the type.
I'm not the type of nothing.
Sexual allegations.
First of all, don't say that. Don't be disrespectful. I'm the type of saying happened to someone, one of mine. We're gonna handle it.
But brother,
I'm not waiting on them 27 years.
Hey, brother, what I'm trying to say is, if you're innocent, you should want the investigation be done to clear your name.
Listen, the investigation could be done. Mark my word, they're not gonna find nothing.
Then let there be an investigation.
And listen, that's what we hoping for. But
you said hoping for.
I mean, they're
not gonna find nothing.
You know what? Why not?
It's just like, what's that dude? Okay. We're talking about a Democrat. Remember that dude that was you remember that dude that was elected for judge last year?
Brett Kavanaugh.
You remember? It was the same shit. This lady went in 20 years ago. Did an investigation. And what happened? They couldn't find nothing.
Oh, can I speak on that?
You speaking.
Can I speak on that?
You speaking?
That investigation was a farce. It was a fake ass investigation. Can I tell you why?
Okay.
There was over 7 people that went to the same college as them, right? Mm-hmm. They said they had information about that situation. The FBI refused to listen to them. They refused to interview them. It clearly, and plus, it was restricted to 10 days or something like that. You gonna tell me that's enough time for a full investigation? Clearly, it was a bullshit ass investigation.
Again, Whitney. They could do an investigation on Joe Biden and they're not going to find nothing.
Then why not let the investigation happen? You're anti-investigation.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying why wait this long? What's the issue?
Bro,
the man, you should have made the same noise when Obama had elected him to be his vice president. You should have made that same noise. That way he could have been the vice president.
Bro, you talking about in 2008? There was no social
media was around in 2008. Be some line, you're a computer guy. Social media wasn't around.
Yeah, it wasn't around, but
it was not Facebook. MySpace was social media wasn't around.
It wasn't
around.
Brother, you're not listening, bro.
Hey, thank you for joining us today. I'm done. I'm done and I'm finished.
The man's not listening, bro. Social media was around, but who was doing niggas getting rich off social media? Off 2012, Future around when Future came around, niggas got rich off of social media. When we was growing up, when we graduated, niggas was not getting money off social media, bro. Social media was not a great platform.
But Soulja Boy came out in 2006. And Soulja Boy, he blew up on social media.
Can you put it into context, though?
That's entertainment, though.
But entertainment was blowing up when the internet first came out. Entertainment, serious shit like this. The Me Too movement was not around.
Yo,
back in those days, black men were still getting shot. Right? That shit was not on social media. Entertainment was strictly on social media,
bro. CNN just got on YouTube.
Goddamn. Bro, let me tell you something, bro.
You know when people had cable back in the day than they have now.
Who was gonna put it on TV? Who was gonna put that lady on TV? I'm listening. Like I said.
So who was gonna put it on the radio?
They did. Somebody did.
Okay, then the same way. You could have gone to CNN.
Clearly that wasn't a large radio, and clearly not everybody.
And he's a Democrat. You talking about she couldn't go to Fox News? You know Fox News is waiting to get someone.
Bro, that was in the 90s when Joe Biden was just a senator. Clearly he was not, he most likely wasn't even on their radar. So I'm telling you this, bro, she didn't have her own platform, bro, so you can't attack her, bro.
Okay, I'm not attacking her. I'm not attacking her. I'm just saying, why wait this long?
Bro, you attacking her, bro. Come on. That's not microaggressions right there.
Talk about.
I'm glad you know the big word.
You know people are going to come out, bro. People are scared to come out.
You're not talking to Mike, bro.
Even gay people, bro, are scared to come out. There's some people that they're traumatized. They've been through shit. They gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like she wasn't waiting. She's been saying something, bro. It's now her voice is finally heard. Somebody picked it up. Somebody now picked it up.
Okay, no, you're right. Her voice is finally heard. So let's do the investigation.
Yeah, let's do an investigation. I hope the man's innocent.
This whole goddamn video you was talking about, you was anti investigation. The investigation is bullshit. What made you change your mind?
I mean, I didn't change my mind. I just know they're not gonna find nothing. They're just gonna waste people money and time. But go ahead and just do the investigation.
That's what a nigga is hoping for.
And we talk about the report afterwards. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna wrap this up. Let us know if you agree with me. Let us know if you disagree with me. Obviously, there's millions of people that do agree with me.
Who said that? Who's obviously? Where you get obviously from?
I'll tell you what, but go down in the comments and tell us how you feel.
Because obviously you ain't got nobody on your side right now.
It's 2 against 1, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys for listening to the Big Zo podcast, and I'm out. Are we done or we finished? We're both.